Like, maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but I don't sleep with anyone that I'm not dating. I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay?
The Sykkuno drama finally reached its end today as we finally got a response from Sykkuno and apparently his girlfriend talking about the situation that's been exploding on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, every social media out there. So we're not really going to talk about everything that's already been released, like the 40-page Word document, the videos, the statements from the other girls that were involved, but just a quick recap of the situation if you don't know what's happening or who Sykkuno is, or you actually have a life, not like the rest of the internet like us. Sykkuno is this streamer that popped off during the COVID era playing Among Us with other bigger streamers. He's basically like this 36-year-old Asian streamer. He gives the impression that he's like this good guy, a loner type, like just a normal guy that plays video game, like not involved in any drama or anything like that. Apparently this guy has a girlfriend for 5 years, and in those 5 years he has been cheating on her with a bunch, I think it's like 7 or 8 streamers. Of 18 years old, mind you, 36 years old, 18 years old, do with that what you will. But yeah, that's basically the quick recap of it. Today we're just going to be focusing on the video that Leah uploaded about the situation that she lived with Sykkuno at the hotel at Evo, and well, the response that Sykkuno with his girlfriend that he gave today. So without further ado, let's begin this video.
I went to Evo Las Vegas alone, but I wasn't alone. I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno, but I didn't know that he had other intentions. And I didn't ask him to share a room with me. I just simply asked him, "Hey, are you going to Evo Las Vegas?" He said yes. And I said, "Oh, I'm trying to go this year. I'm looking at hotels and everything's so expensive. Do you pretty much have like any recommendations? Like, I know he lives in Las Vegas." And he said, "Oh, you're planning on coming? I actually have room if you just want to like room with me." And I said, and I at first was not against it. I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, no, I don't want to intrude. Like, I don't mind getting my own hotel and all this. Like, I was insistent on being like, "Oh no, it's fine." And then he said, "No, no, no, like, I have extra room. I already paid for it." And I even asked him, I'm like, "Are you rooming with a group or with friends?" And he said, "No, but there's 2 beds, so like you'll get your own bed." Like, being a dumbass, I took his offer. But I did later. I even offered to pay him back. I said, "How much should I save up for accommodations?" And he said, "Oh, no. No, you don't have to pay me back. Like, I already have room for the hotel. You don't have to pay me back."
Okay, this is where I see the first red flag. Obviously, if you guys are friends and you guys like stay at the same hotel room, like I would be like, okay, well, I mean, if you want, we can go halvesies since I already paid for everything. Just pay me half and you can stay here. But I think it's a pretty huge red flag when this dude told her, "You can just stay with me. Everything's already paid for. You don't have to pay me anything. Like, just stay here." I think right there is where you would see that there may be other intentions, but maybe that's just me.
So, yeah, I shared a room with Sykkuno, and we had plans to watch a movie together. We had plans to watch a horror movie together, Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's ass.
This is one part of the video that's weird. Like, why would you even mention this in a video that's supposed to be serious? Maybe she's nervous.
We were watching the movie, and he pretty much tried to make a move on me, and I was fully trying to say like I'm just here to watch the movie. Like, I'm just here to watch the movie. Like, maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe, I don't know, benefit of the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know, tried to make a move on me, resolute, I don't know, but he made a move on me. It did take like 30 minutes. Wow, I don't want to share that. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal. Like, I don't talk about my intimate life at all, but I don't sleep with anyone that I'm not dating. And it didn't happen that night. I didn't want it to happen. So instead, I just gave him oral. Okay? And then when he fell asleep, I got out of bed and I just ate a banana and I was just staring out the window. I was dissociating.
Oh my god. would you say this? Why would she say this on video? Like, how are you gonna say, I only have sex with people I know, but I'm a people pleaser? So I just gave him a blowjob, you know? Okay, so you gave him a blowjob, you ate a banana and looked out through the window and basically had like your, like that meme of the wolf that's looking. I think I'm gonna put a picture here for you so you know which meme, but you had your wolf moment here after giving him a blowjob and eating a banana, as you stated.
Then in the morning, we were gonna talk about it, I don't know, later or something. I don't know, but I can't remember. But he ends up hugging me, but then pushes me onto the bed from the hug. And we end up having sex.
You say here that he hugged you and he pushed you onto the bed. You say pushed. A lot of people after you get pushed would be like, hey, yo, what the fuck, dude? You could have a totally different story that he did try to rape you after that. It seems more like you wanted it to happen, too.
Didn't have it in me to tell him to stop. So I just let it happen. And while this was happening, while we were doing it, I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with, so I'm not used to one-night stands or anything like that. But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him, but I just said, mm-hmm. And he finished inside of me, and then that was it.
This video just gets weirder. This is just weird. Like, I don't understand like what her point of the video was. She claims a lot in the video that she only has sex with people that she's in a relationship with, as this is a very intimate, which of course it should be. More for girls than for guys. Some guys are like, just want to just put it in wherever they want, to be honest. You have to keep in mind, she gave him a blowjob. And then she ate a banana and looked out the window. Okay, so you obviously gave consent, but you also say that you didn't have it in you to stop it. The point is that this video is like so weird. Like, it makes no sense why you're uploading this, why you're talking about this. I know this dude's a dick, obviously, for cheating, a manipulator, and honestly, he's 36 years old. How old? She looks like 20 or something, but that's besides the point. Well, actually, it's not besides the point. It's the exact point. This guy's a weirdo.
We just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up. I asked him, when was your last relationship? And do you sleep around often? Like, is this normal for you? Because I told him straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date. I do not sleep with people that I do not date. That is just a moral of mine. I find it very intimate with whoever. So, and I don't actually have, I've only ever slept with 3 people. Well, 4 now. But I've only been in 3 relationships.
This is what I'm saying. When was your last relationship? Like, these questions they're more like a conversation of Tinder.
And I said, when was your last relationship? And he said 3 years ago. So in my head, it's crazy that's why I feel so blindsided and backstabbed, because I asked these questions and they ended up being complete lies.
Okay, keep in mind, 3 years ago, so he's been with his girl from 5 years ago, but he's been with the girl for 5 years. So he's still cheating on her with him. Apparently she had no idea that he had a girlfriend. Okay, so just do a quick recap. So she was looking for a hotel. He offered his. She didn't have to pay anything at all. That's where my first red flag would have been. She offered again to pay half of whatever he needed to. He said no, that he got her, everything was free. They watched the movie at night. She gave him a blowjob because she's a person pleaser, from what she says. And then after that, when they started talking about her, they hugged, and then they had sex. He asked if it was okay. She provided consent and said yes. And then after that, well, they didn't speak much. They spoke about it at the party, and from the looks of it, she broke things off because he was too old, and she didn't see the relationship going anywhere. And now, we speak about the statement that Mr. Sykkuno released with his girlfriend. Let me pull up the picture here. A message from me and my girlfriend. Okay, guys, while I was editing the video, Deku's voice actor for My Hero Academia read the statement that Sykkuno made, so I'm gonna play that for you.
I would like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about. I was unfaithful, and I own and fully admit that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all of the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I have done. However, I have seen some false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt. So please do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better, and I wish them the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication before all this happened. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I will be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. My girlfriend wanted to share her experience. Below is a message written by her.
Let's see what the girlfriend had to say. Hi there. I wanted to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during such difficult times. It has been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now. And going through this has been one of the hardest things I've been put through in my life. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered. No matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all. I didn't want this. Even after the fact, I wish they would have at least checked in on me or asked me how I felt about everything, but I haven't heard anything from people involved since all of this came out. I understand that all of those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in the situation at all. Okay. Having my worst fears become my reality, then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see, absolutely is mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. It was already hard enough trying to work through things in private. This has just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It's made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to all of this becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. Even though all of the things I've learned are incredibly disappointing and shocking, I don't think they are irredeemable. It's been hard handling things unfolding this way, but I believe this will be a step in the right direction. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. Feels more like a fuck you to all the other victims, right? That's what I get what this girl needs help. Yeah, that's basically the Sykkuno drama ended. Who's a 36-year-old caught sending a lot of money, fucking a lot of smaller streamers, manipulative, liar, weirdo too. He got a blowjob, made a girl eat a banana, and then had sex with her. And then still kept his girlfriend at the end, even though he's been cheating for 5 years. What the fuck? This motherfucker is Light from Death Note, like literally. But yeah, I mean, to each their own. I just wanted to talk about this. If you ask me, this dude's a fucking weirdo, but looks like in the end he won and everyone else lost.